Hello there, Libra. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your tarot and oracle reading for our second full moon in Aquarius of 2021. Last month in July was our first full moon in Aquarius. Technically, August should be our Pisces full moon, but there is that last degree of Aquarius that's playing out. 40 minutes later, the moon goes into Pisces after it has already reached its full point. So we are technically getting two full moons in the sign of Aquarius, which I think is very positive. Libras that were born earlier in the time of Libra, especially like my September Libras, will have felt more of the energy of the last full moon in Aquarius because that was at the early part of the sign. This one especially will address Libras that are born later in the time of Libra. If you're closer to Scorpio, you're really going to feel this one. I think it's a positive energy because Aquarius is a fellow air sign to you, Libra, so it does give you quite a lot of good energy and upliftment. Let's get into your cards. We're going to do a past, present, future layout here. I'm going to be using our Moonology Oracle, the Queen of the Moon, and several tarot cards to get your messages today. Do keep in mind that these full moon cycles and energies and messages mostly last for about a month's time. Some of you may feel them work out, even further out. So let's just see what comes in. Keep in mind these are also general readings, so they won't resonate with every Libra out there. Take what makes sense and leave the rest. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information deeper on to the card decks that I use, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all those links and info are down in the description box. So let's start out. Angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show us what we have for our beautiful Libras for this second go around, the second full moon in Aquarius of 2021. Please show us whatever they need for their best and highest good. Thank you so much. Nice. Very interesting. Okay. So Libra, in the immediate past position, we have the waxing crescent moon, have faith in your dreams. I feel like things are building in your favor, especially over this last month cycle. Even if things have been moving slowly, I feel like they have been moving. And I feel like no matter what setbacks or what challenges you may have experienced, it's like you still have faith in what you want to achieve. You still have faith and hope in those goals, in those dreams. That's very much what has come out of this time. Yes, and I feel like because you've either already achieved some things with this harvest moon of fruition, or you're getting ready to achieve some things coming forward, right? This is also, the harvest moon is often considered either the full moon of September or October, which is very much your Libra season. So I feel as we step into, this next month out, when we move into the sun in your sign of Libra, I feel like that's going to be brought forth even stronger. But I feel like this last month you've either accomplished something that you were hoping to, or you have already really cleared your vision about where it is that you want to go, what it is that you want to achieve going forward. In the center, the current energy of the full moon in Aquarius for you is the meditate and contemplate card with the new moon in Pisces. Interesting, like we said, technically this should have been a full moon in Pisces month. So I think that you will very quickly and very powerfully feel the energy of the full moon reaching that point of fullness in Aquarius, and then 40 minutes later quickly going into Pisces. You're mostly going to feel that more spiritual, intuitive, spiritual side that comes through with that energy. So definitely take a little time over the next few days, especially Libra, because when that moon goes into Pisces, it's going to move over the planet Neptune, which is Pisces' ruler, and it will be a very magical, mystical, and slightly confusing or fuzzy time. So if you feel like you're not seeing things super clear, if you feel like you need a minute, give yourself that time. Give yourself that space. Ooh, and we have the Hunter Moon of Abundance. These are some powerful full moons coming through in your reading. The past position was the Harvest Moon of Fruition. Look at this. We get the Hunter Moon next of Abundance. So I feel like, wow, this last month really set you up for some nice big new beginnings. This energy is setting you up for even more of that. So I feel like, you know, Libra, between that Harvest Moon and the Hunter Moon, and this one is often correspondent to the October full moon, so this is definitely getting into Libra Scorpio season. I feel like you're really focused on prosperity, abundance, and bringing your dreams to life, manifesting tangibly those goals into the immediate future over this next month cycle. The way that the lunar cycle plays out for you is the surrender to the divine, the pure energy of the full moon coming through. So I do feel that you will be very in touch with your subconscious energies, the messages that you bring through from there. So listen to yourself, listen to the stirrings or the promptings of your soul, because your intuition is not steering you wrong this month ahead, Libra. And all of your clarifying full moon moon cards from the Queen of the Moon, every one of them is a full moon. And this is the long night moon. I feel like, you know, throughout this next part of the year, you know, winding up, wrapping up 2021, there's some really powerful cycles that come out. I think too, you know, over this next month's time, you're going to be really getting in touch with who you are on, you know, on a very deep level. And what this is really about to me with the long night moons, the darkness card, this is the full moon of December. And so many times I see this card as sort of that dark night of the soul. You know, maybe feeling lonely sometimes, or like you're just going through it on your own, like our little singular bunny rabbit here under that moon, right? You know, and I feel that what this is like it's getting you back in touch with who you truly are at your heart and soul level. And so don't be afraid, Libra, you know, over this next 28-30 days from now, don't be afraid of just really getting in touch with who you are. Don't be afraid of that time to yourself. I know Libra is really a sign of partnership and relationships and connecting, but I do feel there's some kind of empowerment that's coming through on a heart and soul level over this next month, where you really get in touch with who you are. And it's like suddenly, you know, when you're not afraid of that, you're not afraid of just being with yourself, it really transforms things into a different direction. Let's get into some tarot. Let's deepen these messages up. Wow. Yeah, I feel like there are some big cycles being completed, you know, over this past month, or you could still feel like you're kind of coming full circle here. As we step into the full moon in Aquarius, we have the World card, which to me is huge endings, huge beginnings, big conclusions, feelings of achievement, having, you know, gone through some big challenges and cleared those hurdles. It's Saturnine energy, so it really does bring those lessons, karmic cycles to a completion and fullness. On top of that fruition card, right? I feel that there's something coming very full circle for you. You may have that sense that you've really closed some big doors on some things recently, and you're ready to go to something that is even more fulfilling. I feel like you have a very good idea of where it is you want to go next right now. Ooh, and the Knight of Pentacles. So with this energy coming in here, Saturn energy, Capricorn energy, and also the energy of Virgo with the Knight of Pentacles, my feeling is this is a slow and steady energy. It's not happening super fast. This is not something that happens real quick or overnight. This is like planting the seed, watching it grow, nurturing and cultivating it. That's really what it is. And so Libra, anything that you have done recently or are doing right now to get prepared for your journey ahead is very well favored. Going into the present energy, I'm telling you, we are tearing it up here. With this Tower card, Libra, this is Mars energy. So I kind of feel that whatever you've been planning, preparing, you know, mapping out, this is getting, like, you're getting into that energy of like, all right, now it's time to put it into motion, because the Tower card is movement. It's power, it's transformations, it's old cycles and old structures being moved to make way for new energy and new life. Sometimes it can be some shocking change. Sometimes you might surprise people by how quickly you alter course. But I feel like anything that has been, you know, shaking you up, anything that's been challenging or will be challenging around this time, it's really making way for something so much better. That's always the way it is with the Tower. And look at that. Yeah. The Tower and the Devil right together in your present energy. So I do feel that a lot of what's being cleared away is the more negative side of this Devil card. This is Capricorn energy. So Libra, if you've been working too hard, if you've been, you know, just really plugging away in the career and in the work, and it's just not that joyful or just not that fulfilling, if there's anything in life that has kept you held back, inhibited your growth, I feel like there's something very powerful that's moving that out of the way. Could be you that's moving it out of the way. Could be external forces or other people in your life. But I almost feel like too, you know, with the Capricorn energy of the Devil, it's like, to me, the most negative side's a Capricorn, and I am a Capricorn, so I can really tell you. It's the workaholic energy. It's accepting less, putting up with situations or people that really aren't treating you the greatest, but you just kind of put up with it because, you know, why not? You feel like you can work through it and just tolerate it. But this is really saying that's not good enough, right? Don't live at the minimum. Don't live, you know, in that way that's just got you stuck or got you stagnant. The Tower is definitely not stagnant energy, right? So I feel like that is really set to set you free from anything that's been holding you back in the past, especially if it has to do with blocking you towards your path to greater prosperity and spiritual contentment going into the immediate future. I love to see it because I said, you know, Libra, maybe you've been feeling a little out of balance. I really feel like this is going to bring you back into balance. And sometimes things might seem a little bit intense or volatile for a little while, right? With that Tower, that Devil. But it's really meant to get you back on track with our Two of Pentacles. Even though this is an earthy card, it is very Libran to me because it is this balancing act going on between the Pentacles. To me, I see that as a definite, you know, work and social life balance, to where it's like if you've been working too much and not playing enough, this is going to bring more joy back into your life, right? You could be balancing your budget, reviewing your finances as well, to make sure that you have what it takes to finance those dreams. And the Three of Wands. So I do feel that this is coming to you, Libra. I don't feel like you have to chase things down too hard or too, you know, too much. Like, you don't have to really pursue it too hard, because the Three of Wands is all about those ships coming back into you, right? That is things coming back after you've put your energy, time, and effort into something or someone. If you feel like, you know what, I've put in so much effort, I've done so much good work, it's time for the results to come back, right? Or it's time for someone to come back and tell me what's up, because they know how I feel, they know what I want. That's a good card of relaxation. Just chill out. What's meant to be yours is going to come to you. But I do feel that you're going into a much greater place of personal balance and really clearing the way towards, you know, your path of abundance and prosperity here with this full moon energy. Let's get an affirmation on this for you, Libra. Time to shine. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Don't let things hold you back. Creates an energetic resonance for golden opportunities. Yeah. I would say don't hold back, especially if you feel like you've been just spending way too much time on work or career or just putting a lot of energy and resource into things that don't really make you all that happy. It's time for that to break down so that things can come back together in a much better way. All right, Libra, I hope that this resonated with you. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you have not done so. Please join the Dragon family, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care.